back to the channel. Being a Fine Figure here, and today I'm going to finally go over the new version from Mcfarlane Toys of the Eradicator, part of the Return of Superman storyline. Now, this is a version that obviously we've wanted since day one. We did have that all solar, all blackout version, which I have, and obviously I'll compare it to it later on. Basically the same repaint. That had the dark face, everything else was dark. This one here, same body sculpt, same cape. Little mixed feelings on this one because by now, with all the crazy, Supermans that Mcfarlane has rolled out, now that his license is over, he did some improvements on some of them. The Cyborg compared to the original one, which wasn't too bad. The one with that long arm. Long metal arm. I thought that was a pretty good figure, but then he came up with that banging version, and oh my god, he blew it away. He had the cloth cape and everything, and I was kind of hoping that he would basically do the same thing with this. But we can't get it all. I get it. I mean, lately he's just been rolling a whole bunch of Batmans out. But it is what it is. I mean, it's a little different. The colors look a lot more vibrant. I don't know, maybe because the other one, it's probably older, I guess. The blue here looks a lot better than the original version. But anyway, let's get it out of the box. Let's compare it to the original repainted version. Obviously, this is the repainted version. We'll compare it to that original one. And, and then just call it a day, basically. Because as much as I do want it, and obviously it's going to go straight core lineup of, from the Reign of the Superman that I have. But I wish, there was some things I wish he could have done a little bit better. So anyway, without further ado, as we do here on the channel, I'm going to get this figure out of the box. I will be right back. All right, now that we have the figure out of the box, we'll quickly go over the accessories. Mcfarlane Toys all come with the same Mcfarlane stand with the DC logo on it. And then, of course, the data file or trading card also comes in it. Nice picture of the Eradicator. Nice look that I would have wanted, especially with the glasses, the eyes and stuff, and maybe some effects. The effects would have been good. And of course, I think it has that same old, don't remember that card, I don't have it, but I think it's the same data file card from that original release. So, which they gave us that version, but then they gave us this nice image of it, which kind of just threw me off. Anyway, and then of course, it does come with the angry hands or the choke hands. The big extra large hands, and that's it. Now, looking at the figure again, it's not too bad. Obviously, it is straight up repaint. Cape, mold, everything, sculpt, everything. It's the infected body they're using here. Right off the bat, I noticed it has the same issue that I had with the original version, which was this gap here. The diaper, obviously, it's not as large, so it doesn't go up as high. And it's very annoying because you got that gap there. You guys can see it. And then I tried different angles to try to cover it up, but then it's still there. It's like very annoying, that big gap. And then that one, the other one also has it. And again, we'll compare to that later. It looks like it's wet out of the box. The hell? He was sweating under there, I guess. Look at that. The hell? I guess the paint never... Wow, that is, it's like oil. It's like some oil. God, wait, I have to, what the hell's all this? Let's wipe this down. I've never, well, I'm not going to say I've never had this. I think with the Kid Flash, I think it was, or the Impulse, it had all this shiny, like, wet on it. I don't know if it's, what could it be from, but oh yeah, it's like all over the place. Oh, anyway, that was weird. The Eradicator was sweating inside the box, I guess. I hope that's sweat. Anyway, so back to the figure itself. Besides that gap there, the standing up was a little hard out of frame because the legs, as you can see there, the feet are very, I always thought that the feet for this particular sculpt was like not real scale. So, sometimes the cape kind of holds it up there since it's there. But, yeah, it gave me a little hard time to get it off, at least to put it into the turntable there, and that's why I grabbed it quickly and I went over the accessories quickly because I knew it was going to fall off. I usually have the other one with the stand because it doesn't seem to stay up at all. Now, the look of it, the coloring is nice. I see that it's off also. That's weird. This here is a lot thinner than the original one. The other one kind of went just straight down from here. This one kind of like tailors in. And then it, opens up again as it goes down. The blue, it is a better looking blue that they use over the black. So you can see it's not really, I mean, that's terrible. There's like black paint over the boot here. You can see some in the pins. At least they painted the pins, but you can see the black. Like, they really did a shit job on this one as far as the paint. So I'm hoping that everybody's, as you can see there, the paint was already scrubbing off because I'm trying to get it up. So yeah, they did a really rush job on this, and it's terrible. They didn't even keep it in the line. Now the S, obviously the yellow inside is also a lot more colorful, a lot brighter than the other one. And then the face, I mean, you can see it's like a little separation. That same glass separation was on the other one too. Here too. It's two pieces, I guess. I don't know. It's like the face sculpt became two pieces. I would have loved anything they would have done. I don't know how they would have been able to do it. Maybe a separate piece would have been nice. You could see the eyes. And then give it the head sculpt here, this face sculpt. It's just doesn't really work for me for the Eradicator per se. I mean, I'm used to seeing a more thinner, chiseled type face. This one here looks like he's been out eating a little bit. So very almost 50s and 40s look on it. The S curls over to the other side. They do have some shading on the hair, a little blue shading there. And then the cape also has all these mark shades. There's all the shading, like dirt, like it's been like after a fight or something. The other one was a lot cleaner. Yeah, nice and clean on that other version. I mean, the color's nice. Kind of stands out. I mean, if this is the last version from them, him we're going to get, then, I mean, it is what it is. I figure at least we will get like a nice little cloth cape. They are using the infected body. They just basically same thing. I mean, they didn't really try. I would have loved to see this in that cyborg, that new cyborg body. That would have been cool. Nice, thin, not too heavy. And then maybe they could have done a little bit better with the face. And then, the cloth cape would have been the icing on the cake. But, it's same issues I had with the other one. I mean, this is the original version here. As you can see, I mean, see the cape, actually, this cape would look nicer in here. They got all that dirty look on this one. And then, if you can see, I don't know if it's because of it's been a while and it's been exposed so much to light and air and stuff. I feel like it's like fading out. The face maintained the shininess, obviously because it's a different plastic up there. But you can see, I mean, also this one here, I had issues with the painting and stuff and the lines. It does have that same gap. I kind of just positioned it that same way so it doesn't stand out as much. But yeah, I mean, it would have been nice with this one if we would have got his hand effects. It would have been great. But, what can you say, It's could be worse. It could have been worse. At least we got a regular version. I do have the Superboy somewhere. I haven't unboxed them yet. And it's just like that. By now, you hope you would have, improved it a little bit better than the other one. And still couldn't get that jacket or the shades, which is a bummer. But, so far, I guess from Mcfarlane, it is what it is. We've pretty much completed. I haven't opened that the newer version of the Superboy, but I do have this version here that at least had the jacket. You don't want to stand up. There's a cyborg there. That's just plain masterpiece. That cyborg was the shit, I gotta tell you. And then, of course, we do also have steel. And then, of course, he had that, I don't know, shiny, whatever, reflection, or, I don't know, that blue splashes of paint all over it. I really don't know what that was all about, but should have got a regular version of it. And a cloth cape would have been great on this too. But there you have it, Eradicator, Return of Superman, or Reign of the Superman, or whatever you want to call it. It is a version that we sort of wanted, not wanted, but it's the one we got. So there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thank you for your support. And as always, continue to support each other. Continue to be a fine figure. And I will see you later.